everyone. So, the beta. What a misunderstood fish. Oftentimes, you'll see betas in tiny little bowls at the pet store, being all lonely and sad and looking a little bit dull. And oftentimes, pet stores will tell you you must keep them alone because they're super aggressive fish, they don't get along together. But that's really untrue. Given the proper circumstances and tank size, they get along just fine, and they rarely will fight. um, Here I have in this tank two males, I believe five females, and all of their fry. Just so you can clearly see, those are two males. Yeah, they're gonna flash at each other, but once they've established who's the alpha, and we all see who it is right there, they don't fight. Like, they've established as the alpha, and those girls are the girls that it's gonna get it on with. And also their fry. I hope you can see it here. There's fry here. There's a bunch everywhere. Some already like big enough that the adults don't even bother them. They just hang out with them at the top and eat their food. So how did I achieve having so many betas live all together? It's actually quite easy. You need to give them the proper circumstances to feel not trapped, and to give them like some escape grounds in case one gets too aggressive. Also, you have to like have enough betas that it's not always like one-on-one aggression. Like, I would not suggest putting two males together, just two males. That would be a terrible idea, because in most fish, if you put two males, they're just gonna fight. But if you give them a nice large tank, like this is a 40-gallon. I hope you can see it here. It's an extremely well planted 40-gallon, like super planted. You don't even see like to the end of it because there's so many plants. So they need a lot of foliage to replicate those rice fields where they're originally from. And so they can hide and, do their thing, have their territories. If you decide to put a male, not just females, because I know a lot of people will just like put females and they will all get along. But if you decide to put a male, make sure it doesn't have just one female to bother. It has at least 2 or 3 or 4, however much you want, depending on the tank size. And also, you can add another male, but don't put more males than females, because that would be a terrible idea. But they're not as aggressive as people say. Yes, they're territorial, they're aggressive, but so are cichlids, most cichlids, and most cichlids will fight also. So what's the big deal, So if you want a happy beta, don't leave them in a tiny little bowl. Like, if you want just one beta, at least get a tank, like a 5 to 10 gallon. And they also like warmer waters. So 26 to 28 is the temperature they actually really enjoy. And that will actually make them less susceptible to become aggressive and, fight for their life. So yeah, basically have the proper conditions for your beta and feed them well. I feed them like bloodworms. I feed them really good quality pellets. I feed them brine shrimp. See, those two males are flashing, okay, but they're not gonna kill each other anytime soon. They've been together forever, for months and months on end. They're just flashing at each other, say, hey, maybe I'm gonna be alpha today. The other one's gonna be like, nah, I'm way bigger than you. You see what I'm saying? That's the worst it's gonna get. And that's what people normally see two male betas do through the glass. But rarely will they fight to the death, especially if it's those fancy betas. Like, this is a koi beta, this is a giant beta. They've been bred in captivity for so many decades. Like, they're far away from the fighting placots that we see in the wild. Like, those females are like Dumbo females. Like, that's a faraway genetic from the fighting betas. Oh, look, this is so cute. There was a baby right there with them. So yeah, take some fancy betas. I have not experienced this scenario with those fighting placots, but in any ways, like, you're not gonna fight your beta, right? So just get fancy, prettier ones. The plakat are really not that pretty, unless you find them pretty, but I find them pretty boring. So there you go. Make your beta happy. Give them a good life, or the proper life that they should have. Don't leave them in a tiny cup and leave them there miserable, dying in their own filth, you know? Like, they need plants, they need entertainment, they need socialization, you know? I really find it sad to see people take them from the pet store and still leave them in those tiny little cups, just dying away in their own ammonia water. This is not a way for any fish to go, and that's why I really don't believe in like fish bowls, like unless it's a ginormous one with a heater and weekly water changes, you know, give a better life to your betas. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you like my betas. They're all super sweet and nice and really don't fight. So alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.